Hello, I want to welcome you to my channel. I just want to be clear and upfront that any and everything you will hear from this point on is purely my opinion. I am in no way trying to offend or cause harm of any form to anybody who may be heard or viewed on this channel. Let's just jump right into it.
I gave up between $30,000 and $60,000 a month, and I could go back today and still make that. I could go back and make $20,000 just in 1 week to, if I wanted to, this week, and I don't, because that's how much I don't want my photos on the internet. As if I am. They don't treat me like an ex-sex worker. They treat me like I would somehow be damaging to children.
A simple question, like, how would you like to be treated?
Oh my gosh, I've never thought about that. God, I never even, that is so simple. I guess, like, I would, I wish that people would treat me how they would treat a married registered nurse with 2.5 kids in Indiana. That's how I wish people would treat me.
Now, she in no way, shape, or form is the sole person out there who is moving through the world with confusion. And I just think that, this inability to get beyond this conversation of topic of your past generally does create or make things you never thought to be true or factual actually be. Okay, what are the different types of memory loss? We have acute memory loss, commonly known as amnesia, and we have progressive memory loss. This is loss that happens gradually. What she and those of like-minded individuals are trying to convince us of is that what has happened in the past is not going to define you in the future. It's not fair, but I mean, it is what it is. These are the 7 types of memory problems. The first one is transience. This is a tendency to forget facts or events over time. What is seen in video format and can forever be found in digital format is not going to be forgotten over time. It's not because it's forever available. There are new people who stumble across it constantly. So that what you're asking for is for men to have this type of memory loss, or absent-mindedness. There's a type of forgetting that occurs when you don't pay close enough attention. When the video is being viewed, there is no lack of paying attention. I mean, it's corn. It's There are things that are going to be there forever and ever and ever and ever. And the replayability for anybody is going to be a problem. The third is blocking. Someone asks you a question and the answer is right on the tip of your tongue. You know that you know it, but you just can't think of it. That does not occur. There is no, is that her? There is no, did I hear what she just said? It's not going to occur. So wanting that to be why anybody would not, why most men would look beyond that is, I mean, that's crazy. That is crazy. The fourth is misattribution. This occurs when you remember something accurately in part, but misattribute some detail like time, place, or person involved. There is no, you forgot the first time you seen her in such and such X-rated video. There is no, when's the first time you saw her? I mean, for good or bad. But like, oh, this is why did I put this on? Or who is that? So there is misattribution that is not that is not possible. Suggestibility is a vulnerability of your memory to the power of suggestion. Nobody's going to be susceptible to, oh, because I did this in the past. Everybody, if not most people, are supposed to cut me some slack. They're not going to do it. They have no reason to. You got the men who remember you. You got the woman who was scared of you. Because nobody believes that you're done. It's not fair. I mean, it's no different than someone running a Ponzi scheme. You do it once, they're going to remember you for that. Because it has impacted so many people. Bernie Madoff went to jail, died in jail. No way he saw his life like that. So, yeah. Okay, the sixth one is bias. Even the sharpest memory isn't a flawless snapshot of reality. Memory perceptions are filtered by your personal biases. Yes, everybody has biases. My mother used to make me oatmeal for breakfast. I was in my mid-teens before I found out that she couldn't stand the oatmeal. She was like, the texture. Bleh. She literally did that to me. I've been eating that all my life. But that was her bias. She didn't like the way oatmeal tasted or felt. But she knew that it was a cheap, easy meal for me. So she gave it to me. Sweetened the hell out of it. So I can't fault her for not liking the texture or the taste of it, but that's her bias. She probably had some weird experience. Not weird, but difficult to understand experience when she was younger. So, yeah. People are going to have biases. And You can't convince somebody that an egregious amount of video of you in specific acts is going to be looked over. It's not fair, but it is what it is. Let me see. Last one was persistence. Most people worry about forgetting things, but in some cases, people are tormented by memories they wished they could forget, but can't. Yeah, depending on what your over the line was, there are some things that some people wish they had never seen. Like, why is she putting herself through that? That does not seem like an enjoyable experience. Then you got stars coming out saying, yeah, I was in so much pain. I was like, yeah, I could believe it. Because I could see it in film. I'm like, you signed off on this. I mean, all I have to say is, no, there is no forgetting. In mass, men are not going to be suffering from any of these. The numbers don't look good. So the just ridiculous amount of conversation on this subject is perplexing. I mean, when someone is going to jail for deletions, but got off because they were mentally insufficient in some manner. So they go into a medical facility to serve out their time and quote unquote get rehabilitated. Are you telling me in mass people are just like lining up to be around this person? No. And everybody understands that. But this subject just, that was in my past. We need to move beyond. I'm a different person now. We do not suffer from memory issues to that degree. I don't know what to tell you, but I just need to put this out because I've been kind of patient, just trying to see if my conclusions were going to be said by somebody else, and they hadn't. So it is what it is. Again, this is not a personal attack on this young lady. This is purely speaking on the personality traits that seem to echo this idea that, don't judge me on my past. You can't tell people not to. Some of them may, granted, but most of them are not. Anyway, if you find what you're hearing interesting, I cannot swear anything will be of a consistent topic, but I believe that you will find some interest in something that you will stumble upon on this channel. Please give me a like, subscribe, and leave me a little comment in there.